All right, welcome back to Bear's Garden Adventure. Some of my brassicas inside the little green room in the house are growing way too long. So I think I'm just going to plant some. I mean, after all, they are experimental seeds that I'm experimenting with my soil. So I'm going to go ahead and plant them outside out here. I'm going to put dirt in these cloth raised beds, and after that, this evening, I'm going to transplant them. So right now, I'm just going to fill the beds. Lots of worms up on top of here. I want to transfer the worms with the soil because it's better for the plants. I'm going to turn the top here because it's 2 or 3 days of worm castings. So turn it up a little bit. See, it's got food and everything in it, you know, and it's going to compost all right here in place. I'm going to fill all these. I'm going to make sure you get these corners rounded off on these things. I guess I can start down here. A little tiny gap, not much. It's all going to be covered the same. Worms, food, castings, all that stuff's in this mixture. Make sure your corners are rounded out, or you lose a little bit of space in there. They're not attached on the bottom. When you put your hand through down here, and it comes up over here. It's not attached on the bottom, so you want to make sure you square out every box. This is what I grew in last year. And it took all season long last year. It took that soil to do good and finally produce for me. So we'll see what it does this year with what I've learned to do to it. Nice green lettuce. Okay, so alright, these are my brassicas. Whoa. So they're really long and leggy, and I think I'm going to plant them out here and put a frost and a insect net over them. But just get them put down here. And just let them grow out here in the normal weather and light. Hopefully they'll keep growing. I won't cover them up. Don't remember what's what. Only 2 seeds didn't grow here. The onions are still coming up. 1 seed didn't grow on that one. Oh no, it looks like there's only 3 seeds that have not came up. But that doesn't mean they're not going to come up. See, it's nice and warm. I don't know if I had it on there too long or not. There was one of those fungus gnats, or fungus flies. So, you know what? I don't have anything to dig them out unless I have my knife. Yep, I don't have anything to dig them out. So let's see. I planted everybody by 2, I believe. That one might be by 3s. I think I'm gonna have a whole bunch of mixed up brassicas in here if we survive, because I really don't remember Those go that way. These two, those. Yeah. I know they just started, but they're growing too fast for what I've got. So I still don't have proper lighting. I'm gonna take them and throw them down here in the ground. You know what? I'm supposed to offset plant these. I just ruined that. Yeah, I'm supposed to offset plant them. Alright. I got it out. Yeah, I just totally ruined that. I hope it doesn't affect it. Okay, here's one. Here's one that's got just two for sure. But only one popped up. I'll let that one stay. Just go to these guys. Here's a nice big one. Whoa, come on camera, there we go. Anyway. Totally missed. I hope covering the stem doesn't affect these guys. I think we're gonna get a whole bunch of mix and match on this first round. Let's just get them in the ground and hope they survive. Alright, so I'm gonna finish planting all these guys down here and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright, okay. So I filled the beds with the compost from the pile and I put these little tiny brassicas in there. Let me explain to you why I'm doing this. I hate to say it, but our heater went out. So that means no heat in the house. So all week long we've actually been without heat, and so I have these plants. and they stopped growing. Some of the flowers that have sprouted in the greenhouse have actually started freezing. It's getting 32 degrees in there, and it's really cold. Don't worry about our heater. We're getting it fixed this week. But yeah, these brassicas have slowed down a whole lot because it's just too cold in the house. So I'm going to bring them outside and let them have their fair go at it out here where they belong. So they're all mixed up. I don't remember what's what, so I didn't bother worrying about trying to label them later. We'll just see what they are when they get big. But I mean, they're in there. They seem to have stopped growing, except for the long leggy ones. The long leggy ones, like this one, just kept on growing. Started bending over inside the little greenhouse, the little grow box, seed tray box, whatever it is. But yeah, so the onions, this is what the onions started doing. They started popping up and then just laying right over. I don't know if it was too hot or what, but a few more onions on this side. Tiny little onions. One more brassica. And that's about it. I didn't have enough to fill the rest of them, but so the one we'll do now is cover them. So I got the kit that I brought to cover up the brassicas with, and I'll build it up and let you guys see what it looks like after it's built up. But another post, insect cover, frost protection, all that good stuff. So all right, we'll see what it comes up with. That's what I'm done building it, and I'll get the video going again. All right, peace out. Okay, we're back, and I'm done with the brassica raised bed for now. I got an insect net over it, and I have a frost cover over it. And what I got from Temu was pretty nice. All this stuff came in one box. It was a 3-in-1, 28-piece-in-1, some weird way how Temu counts it. But it was one of the unboxings I showed you guys, and actually it came out pretty nice. Check it out. So look at that. That's pretty nice. It's got these little clips, a couple of them down here. Okay, the brassicas in here. Let's see if they'll survive. I gotta remember to come back and cover them up tonight. I watered them so they're laying down. I tapped on them so they all stand back up. But hopefully they'll survive and do well in here. The onions are looking really, really bad. But we'll see how they do. We're not expecting any rain, so I tapped on the onions too to get them to try to rise back up. But they're a little weak. There's 3 onions in here, 4, 5 onions in here. That popped up in the house. So that's it. That's gonna protect it from the white butterflies. Everybody calls them cabbage moths. I call them white butterflies because they look like butterflies to me. They don't look nothing like a moth. But take that frost cover. We'll cover it up like so. And it has been reaching down to 32 the last 2 or 3 days in a row. So definitely going to want to come back and cover this up at night. But right now I'm just basically showing you what I do with it. All right, and that is my frost cloth. And I have plenty of more room. I can put a whole nother one right here, which I might do. Put a whole nother bed right here. We'll see what happens in the future, or things I can cover up. But yeah, for now, we'll see how they go. And I think I'll leave it covered up. I'll just go ahead and put the things on it now. The clamps. Like so. It's already got clamps over there. Again over here. Throw them on there. They clamp really well. This thing's sturdy. I had to put this bamboo through here, if you guys can see it. I had to put that bamboo through there to make it a little more sturdy, you know, because the bars wanted to keep falling either way, you know. So put that bamboo in there to tie these bars to it. And this bar I forgot to tie, so I have to go back in there and tie up that bar. Yeah, that's about it. That's done. I'll give you guys an update in either a few days or a week to see if these guys are living or dying. They are supposed to grow. They are supposed to grow in the cold months. So yeah, winter brassicas, things I should have started in the fall, I didn't learn about until the fall, until the winter. So I can also plant these things in the fall now in January, and they should be able to grow out through the springtime. Starting them in the house is a little cooler than starting them outside. I guess all the seedlings can't survive the frost if they were to just be outside. Personally, I'm going to test that theory, and I'm going to go ahead and put some seeds in the ground because I have a lot of empty space right here. There's 6 containers that are empty, and I'm going to go ahead and put some seeds in the ground out here and see if they'll actually grow out here in the cold. All right, well, with that being said, have fun growing, get in your gardens, do what you need to do to feed yourself and your family with things that you grew from your own hands, ground that you worked from your own fingertips. You guys, don't forget to grow whatever you can that you can possibly eat, to eat what you grow. And remember, you guys, always in your garden, plant things to eat and drink, medicinal. You know, it doesn't always have to be beautiful flowers. You know, plant some food in your gardens. Plant some food inside your pots. You know, you don't have to have ground to plant in. You can do raised beds. You can do pots. And I'm going to do some potted potatoes later. Actually, maybe I'll do the nope. My potatoes are chitting. Here, let me show you what I mean by my potatoes are chitting. So I've learned to put your potatoes out in the open, in the light, so they can chit out. And these are chits. So the potatoes are chitting out. These were in a bag in the house. These are in the bag in the house. All these are fresh, organic. And I'm chitting these ones. See the little teeny tiny yellow spots? Those are chits coming out. And when they get nice and big like these ones, that's when they'll be ready. And that's what we're going to be growing there soon enough. Alrighty? Alright, oh yeah, here, let's show you this. It's a sweet potato, a purple one. Still doing good. Found this garlic up here on the table, so I decided to put it right there, and it's been there for a few days now, growing well. But anyways, yeah, so that's chitting the potatoes, so I would do a potato episode. I'm thinking hopefully next month I'll do a potato video. All right, well, with that, peace out, and remember to eat what you grow. Later, guys.